touching all kinds of paper, and I ain't never gonna give a fuck about a hater, cause I know I got soul, baby, baby.
Back at it again, Godking TV. Patai, you know what it is. Like, share, subscribe, man. Fuck with the kid. I see we going up, man. I'm about to hit 3,000 subscribers, man. About to hit 3,000 subscribers. I also want to let everybody know, if you, like everybody asked me, man, if you need astrology readings, natal chart readings, relationship readings, those are called synastry and composite readings. If you need those, holler at me. I'll send you my rates. Things of that nature. A lot of that shit helps with y'all in your relationship. So a lot of the times, if you know that you probably in a relationship with somebody and you want to know how that relationship plays out, fuck with me. You're dealing with a new chick, you want to get a synastry reading. If you in a relationship, you want to get a composite reading. You can get a synastry too, but the composite shows your overall aspects of your relationship. But anyway, I wanted to do this video on was this. Reasons why you may not be feeling your Nofap superpowers. Now, this right here is for a lot of those people I see in the videos commenting below, either saying some goofy shit or you're saying some shit where you may be misinformed on, and it's not to take away from who you are. It's just to give you the truth about why you may not be feeling your Nofap superpowers, okay? Number one, you may not be feeling your Nofap superpowers because your body probably didn't go long enough. You probably are expecting to feel superpowers after 10, 15 days. Now, depending on your body and how well your body learns to readjust and try to create a homeostasis environment for your body, which is regulating things, will you start to feel it. Also, a lot of that depends on how strong is your libido, how strong is your sex drive, okay? That plays a big part in it. Every man is sexual, but every man may not have that high sex drive. Now, I bring that up because I have a high sex drive. The people who have the highest sex drive will usually feel it the quickest. And I mean, it requires you to have the most discipline. You got guys out here who ain't, you know, sexual like that. You know, they're sexual, but they're not sexual. They don't have a strong, high libido. I have a lot of fire in my astrology chart, my natal chart. I got a lot of fire. And it's in the sexual sign of Leo, which is the 5th house, which is the natal house of recreational sex, right? So I have a lot of sexual energy. I have an Aries moon. So that's a lot of sexual energy, right? Now, what I'm talking about in terms of why you may not be feeling your Nofap superpowers is because you are not a highly sexual man. Not to say that you're not sexual, you don't have a strong libido, but highly sexed people tend to have a lot of the most creative energy. Because keep in mind, your spiritual energy, creative energy, and spiritual energy are one and the same. Not saying you're less spiritual, but that energy has to find an outlet, okay? That energy has to find an outlet. So a lot of us utilize it through sex. Or you may be an artist, so you have to put that energy somewhere. But another thing is this. I can't speak on everybody, but your levels of spirituality and being in tune with your body. How well do you know your body? How well do you listen to your body? Your body speaks to you. Your body lets you know what the fuck it wants, what it don't want, how it's feeling. And it depends on how in tune are you in with yourself. Do you listen to yourself? Do you listen to your body? Do you respond back to it? And your body gives you confirmation when you're doing something that it likes, because you'll feel better overall. You'll feel better overall. You'll be surprised at how something simple as a detox, something simple as not draining your motherfucking nut will make you motherfucking feel. Now, the funny thing about it is this. Look at the iguana. He tuning in and getting that motherfucking game. You know what I'm saying? The funny thing is this. As long as you can sit here and tap into who you are as a person and listen to your body, you'll also know that your body will reward you. Now, the rewards is where you usually feel these superpowers, because you say, wow, the universe rewards you for your hard work, man. Make no doubt about it. Your universe rewards you for your hard work and gives you confirmation that you need. And usually the terms of the confirmation comes from acknowledgement of the feminine. So when you're at the goddamn Starbucks and that girl might slide you a free cookie, or she might be like, you know what, this coffee's on the house. You know what I'm saying? Oh, whatever. You get rewarded. The universe shows you. So if you're not feeling the energy of your superpowers, make sure that you're tapped into your body. Make sure that you're spiritually in tune. Make sure that you're finding ways to utilize your spiritual energy. Make sure you're utilizing ways to utilize your sexual energy, your creative energy. Now, another thing, speaking on that, is this. Are you creative? Are you creatively stimulating yourself? Are you creatively stimulating your mind? All these things need to be utilized. Your sexual energy is a motherfucking muscle. So your spiritual powers are also based on how much you utilize that energy anyway. Because you know how they say if you don't use it, you lose it. So are you already building up a creative mind, a creative imagination? Are you already building up a vivid imagination? Are you already building up effective spiritual techniques to pretty much take your mind, body, and soul to the next level? Tantra is something that you got to understand. When you do Nofap, you're only trying to get into entry levels of Tantra, man. I cannot stress this enough. And when you're dealing with Tantra, you're dealing with ultimate high levels of alchemy when you understand it on its highest level. It's not just about sex, but it's about alchemy, okay? I'm an occultist, so I try to put things in the perspective where people who may be on a certain level can understand it, but at the same time, for people who may not understand exactly what it is they're doing, I'm trying to give it to you raw, real, uncut, because I want you to understand how real this shit gets. You're really ultimately trying to get to high levels of alchemy, and that means that you got to have discipline. You got to be able to cultivate, which means that you got to be consistent. So are you stimulating your mind through creative endeavors, artistic endeavors, spiritual endeavors, man? You know, those are the reasons why you may not be feeling it. You may ain't read a motherfucking book that stimulated your mind in motherfucking years. You may not have started working back on that creative project that you wanted to. The semen retention, the Nofap aids in that. So if you're doing Nofap, but you're still doing the same bullshit that you've been doing without necessarily going to the next level with yourself, then the Nofap superpowers are not going to be shown. Let me tell you something, man. Your own body won't even cast pearls to swine. If your own body saying, bitch, you ain't motherfucking working on this shit, nigga, you just trying to stop fucking busting nuts, then you're not going to feel it. If you're consciously trying to be the best man you can be, which is what everybody should be trying to do, then you're going to go on that journey to rediscover who you are, your potential, your talents, your weaknesses, and your strengths. You're going to go on that path. And so these things will be given to you. It's a reward. You're not entitled to this shit if you ain't worked for it. That's why a lot of people don't feel it. You ain't going to feel no superpowers, man, if you ain't worked for it. Motherfuckers say, well, I've been on Nofap for 40 days, 100 days. Yeah, but what are you doing? Are you creatively, spiritually trying to align yourself with the universe? These powers are for you to be able to be shown that you got a miraculous gift inside of you. And I see everybody in the comment calling it the motherfucking golden sack. You already know what it is. Gold sack gang. Gold sack gang. You know what I'm saying? For real. Do you got that golden sack? You know what I'm saying? It's like the motherfucking, what was that Disney movie where nobody could get the sword in the stone? Yeah. Everybody tried to get the motherfucking sword out the motherfucking stone. But a little scrawny motherfucker came through and just picked that motherfucker up. All the strongest motherfuckers try to come through and get it. It ain't work. The sword in the stone will be rewarded to who you least expected. And those are going to be the ones who are doing the work. So if you think you're entitled to the sexual energy, the spiritual energy, you're not entitled to it if you're not willing to do the work. The universe ain't dumb. You can't cheat the motherfucking universe, man. You can try. You can try to hack it. But those are only rewards for people who done the work. So your body is saying, bitch, what the fuck you doing for me? You know what I'm saying? What you doing for me? Yeah, it's hot and I'm sweating out here in this hole. Yeah, Miami weather, feeling good though. But yeah, I didn't want to be too long, man, but I really wanted people to understand that every single person's body is totally different in terms of the sexual energy. You may not feel it as quick as somebody else. Me, I feel that shit. If I relapse, I feel that shit quick as 4 or 5 days, man. And it just keeps getting intense after that. You know? Just understand this, man. You got work to do here. You got work to do here. You got time. Don't be thinking it's a race, dog. Don't motherfucking count these days. If you're just getting started, that's cool, but it's not a motherfucking challenge. It's a lifestyle. So you wanting to race to these superpowers to see what you can do with them, but half the reason why a lot of people don't get power in the way they think it is because they don't know how they're going to use it anyway. So you want power, but you don't know what you're going to do with it. How you going to utilize it? That's one of the things that you need to acknowledge when you think about what is your intentions and motives for doing Nofap. Yeah, at the beginning, this should be this to be able to get away from porn because, yeah, that shit is bad. Or whatever, right? You're addicted or you're trying to break a habit. But that doesn't stop there. You got to keep going, man. There's so much more to this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to put people on game. You already know what it is, man. Godking TV, I'm Patai.
I'ma stay touching all kinds of paper, and I ain't never